Hello everyone, welcome to GED. Today we have some tomato homemade beef stew with a little bit of sour cream on top, and we're talking about how Anthem releases in February. So everyone, this is my homemade tomato beef stew. A little bit of onion in there, lots of chunks of beef, some egg noodles, and of course a creamy pasta sauce slash soup base. A little bit of sour cream on top, and I'm just gonna mix that right in to get that creaminess all around in that soup. Guys, I know you're thinking, what is that? But oh man, let me tell you, the taste, the flavor, it is simply amazing. And I can't get too close because of course it's gonna drip all over the place. But let's try it out. Oh yeah, homemade tomato beef stew. I mean, you can't beat it. So simple, so delicious. Cooked in a pressure cooker. And I'm not gonna give a recipe or anything, but guys, just go search how to make tomato beef stew in a pressure cooker. Buy a pressure cooker, even one of those electric ones, the Instant Pot, and you're good to go. You are so good to go. It's got a strong tomato beefy flavor, as it should, of course. And speaking of beefy flavor, oh man, Anthem. Anthem is looking so beefy. A lot of people say that it's kind of like, I don't know, a Destiny remake with mechs, with suits. But guys, it looks good to me. And I think I'm gonna hop in to one of those mech suit Destiny Warframes, whatever you want to call them, freelancer? Yeah, freelancer suits. And just go to town, shooting up, blowing up everything in sight. Because graphically, visually, the game looks amazing. I just hope, the final release keeps that graphical fidelity that it's been hyped up for. The gameplay itself, your typical. I mean, you can't really vary it too much nowadays in terms of the Destiny skill cooldowns, the I guess gunplay, the flight, the movement, the action is all kind of the same. It's similar from game to game. But you can pretty much say that about any game in the history of game creation, that they all evolved off of something, Whether it be Sonic the Hedgehog or Mario Brothers, they've all came from a certain genre, a certain root game. But Anthem really looks like it kind of kicks it up a notch, in terms of what you're doing, the action, the stylistic play. And for me personally, the Ranger, just the base Ranger class, I don't know, I guess Javelin, the base Ranger Javelin, to me, looks fun as anything could be. And feel free to let me know which Javelins you might want to play, because, you saw it really called out to you with your personality, with your play style, everything in there. But for me, yeah, Ranger, all the different types of guns, the shoulder-mounted, aka I like to call it the Predator cannon, because it reminds me of, Predators, and just swiveling that thing around and blowing everything up. It just kind of really struck a chord with me. as well as they can use, you know, grenades and tons of different types of weapons. Touted to be the most versatile class, but we all know that versatility doesn't really matter in games like that. You know, you just blow stuff up, you have fun, get the bosses down, get the loot, and just go all out. I know a lot of my friends are looking at that Storm javelin because of the flashy boom, the flashy magic-esque explosions that it can create, and the combos and the CC and whatnot. Not to mention unlimited flight time, or supposedly unlimited. And then I have a few other friends that are just like, wow, the heavy Titan class javelin is just, it's power in a box. Looks like a juggernaut and destroys stuff like crazy with those cannons, with those chain guns and flamethrowers, and I don't know, there's just a lot, you know, to get hyped about in that game if you like games like that. And again, it's coming out in February, so I mean, it's right around the corner at the time of the shooting of this video, right around the corner. Sorry, these huge chunks of beef, I have not properly been displaying them to you. Oh man, check that out. I cut up like a whole, I don't know, 3-pound chuck roast to put into this thing, and it created a ton of meat. But my wife ate most of it, sadly. So yeah, I'm really hoping they do Anthem right. The Anthem takes off with the former Destiny crowd that was kind of abandoned in their game, that kind of lost sight. Lost purpose, kind of faded away out of the Destiny scene. There's also a bunch of other shooters like Division players might thoroughly enjoy, you know, another new MMO type shooter. But then again, they have Division 2, you know, coming right out around the corner as well. Trying not to drip this all over my table. It is super good, super tomatoey, super creamy. So yeah, if you're switching over to Anthem, just drop a line. Why? Why not? What class? What javelin? What kind of build are you hoping to go? Because there's tons of different builds, from like hover builds to rapid fire builds to ultimate builds. But that might be a little too soon to speculate on the exact, you know, builds that are going to be successful. So I guess that's all I got, guys. I'm going to finish up the last of this tomato soup. And you guys, have a great day. Remember to game, eat, and discuss. Catch you in the next one.